Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and on this one I'm going to be showing you the best Masquerain build for raids on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now you might be wondering how this thing's going to take out a 6-star raid. Well, I guess we're going to find out. Let's start off with a location. So to get Masquerain, the best thing's going to be to come right here on the map. So just fly over to Messagoza South and then just jump down into the water. When you jump down into the water, we're just going to be looking for a Surskit. There's one right there, so you just want to encounter that, and then you just want to catch it. Now, you want the one to catch to be a bug-type Tera, so keep that in mind. Now, let's get out of this water. So, like I said, we're going to be running the bug-type Tera. If you like all these kind of builds and different types of videos, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. There's going to be plenty more where that came from. And if you want to join the Discord group, there'll be a link in the description. I can help you out even more there. And it's a lot of fun over there. We've got plenty of people there already, and it'll be amazing to see even more of you there. So, the Tera type we're going to be using is going to be the bug-type Tera. It's going to be the better option out of the two, because most of its decent moves come from the bug type. Now, the item we're going to be running is going to be the Shell Bell. Now, what the Shell Bell does is all the damage you do to the target, an eighth of that comes back to you as health. So it'll keep us alive throughout that raid. Very good item for this Masquerain. Now, let me show you where to get it. So we're going to be flying over to Levincia North, and we're going to be going inside the Delibird shop. Click battle items and then scroll down until you get to the Shell Bell. It'll cost you 20,000 Pokedollars. Equip that onto your Masquerain. Moving on to the nature, you're going to want to go get yourself a Modest Mint, which is up in special attack. So we're going to need to visit a Chansey supply shop, the black and green shops. Scroll down till you get to your light blue mints, and then buy a Modest Mint for 20,000 if you don't already have one, and then just use it on your Masquerain. As you can see right there, up in special attack, down in attack, we are a special attacker. We don't need physical attacks. Moving on to our EVs, we're going to be running special attack and HP EVs. This will maximize our damage and it will help us live a bit longer. So to get your EV items, what you're going to do is come back in the Chansey supply shop, and we're going to be buying 26 HP ups and 26 calciums. This will cost you 520,000 Pokedollars in total. It's quite expensive, so I'm going to show you another way to do it as well. So if you want to do it manually, you can come to a Delibird shop and then click on general goods, and you can go to the bottom and you can buy these power items. Now for this Pokemon, you will need the power weight and the power lens to train your HP and special attack. That way you save yourself 500,000 Pokedollars, and if you're training 6 Pokemon at once, you will actually save yourself over 3 million Pokedollars. So I'm going to show you which Pokemon you will want to train them on. So to train our HP, what we're going to do is we're going to come right here on the map. So what I'm going to do is fly over to the lighthouse and then make my way over. Now, in the grassy field area, just before you get to the water that I marked, you can find Lechonks. They give HP EVs, so you can actually fight them as well. They give 1 EV each. And if you come down to the water area, there will be Azurill, who also give 1 EV each. I normally like doing it on the Azurill, and you will need to take out 28 of these Pokemon to get your max EV in HP. That's with the item equipped onto your Pokemon. I would recommend using an Encounter Power Level 2 sandwich. And then for our special attack, we're going to be coming to this bridge right here. So fly over to the lighthouse again, and then just come down to the actual little bridge down here. And there should be a lot of Psyducks that just spawn. Now the Psyducks are the ones we're going to be taking out for the special attack. You're going to need to take out 28 of these. Don't forget to switch the item on your Pokemon. And then you'll have max HP and max special attack EVs, and you're set to go there. Moving on to our IVs, what you're going to want to do is you want to make sure you have max IVs on everything except attack, because that would just be a waste of a bottle cap or money. To check your IVs, go in your boxes, hover over your Masquerain and click the plus button, and it will go to your IVs. Now, as you can see, I don't have any max IVs, so we're going to need to go get some, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So we will need 5 bottle caps. The reason you want to check it first is in case you can save yourself a bit of money, then you might as well do that. And then you want to come to the Delibird shop. Anyone will do, it don't have to be a specific one. And then you want to click general goods, and you can buy bottle caps for 20,000 each. It will cost you a maximum of 100,000 Pokedollars. So just go ahead and buy them. And then we're going to be flying over to Montenevera. When you're in Montenevera, come speak to the person next to the Obama Snow. He will hyper train your Pokemon. And then select your Masquerain and then click bottle caps. I'm actually getting quite low, so I'm going to have to buy some more soon. And then click HP, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, and then start the training. Now, I think we was on 294 special attack, so we're now on 328, so it has gone up considerably, and we'll be doing a lot more damage in those raids. Now, moving on to the ability, there are 2 abilities we can use. The one we're going to be using is going to be Intimidate, and it's going to be the best ability for us. So when we enter a battle, the attack of the target or opponent is going to be lowered by 1 stage, and if we're against a target that has physical moves, this will help us out considerably. So it's going to be a really good ability. And as you can see right there, Masquerain, very intimidating. If I ran into it in the street, I know I wouldn't mess with it. The other ability is going to be Unnerve, and what this does is if someone sees Masquerain, like they're too scared to eat any of the berries that they've got on them, so like they can't have any berries, but that doesn't actually help us in raids, so we're going to use Intimidate. It should have Intimidate as soon as you evolve it, so you don't need to worry about how to get the Intimidate. Now, going over the moves, we have Bug Buzz, Quiver Dance, Struggle Bug, and Chilling Water. Now, Bug Buzz is going to be a really strong move. Our main attacking move, 90 power, 100 accuracy, 10% chance to lower their special defense if we're lucky. Quiver Dance is going to raise our special attack, special defense, and speed by 1 stat. This is going to be our setup move. It's going to do nicely with this build. Struggle Bug is going to be a weak move, but we're actually going to start off with Struggle Bug most of the time. And what this does is it lowers their special attack by 1 stage every time we attack with it. And this Pokemon's going to excel against special attackers because of Quiver Dance and Struggle Bug. But just in case you decide you want to take out a physical raid with it, we did add Chilling Water as well. This lowers the attack stat by 1 stage, so we'll start off with that if we're against a physical attacker. But we won't get stab on this, and because Bug's super effective against grass types, if we're against a grass type, Chilling Water will do half the damage. So it's not ideal, but it does help a lot. We're not really using these 2 weak moves for the actual damage, we're just using them for the after effects. Now, Bug Buzz and Quiver Dance, you can just relearn them, so get to level 100 and you can just learn them straight away, you don't need to do anything. However, Struggle Bug and Chilling Water, we will need to actually learn through TMs, so let me show you where to actually get them. You'll just need to come to any Pokemon Center, the green section. Gonna go over the TM22 Chilling Water first. We'll need 3 Psyduck Downs and 3 Surskit Syrups. I'm gonna show you where to actually get these items just in case. So we're gonna be putting a waypoint there and then flying over to Path Lighthouse. And once you get down to the actual bridge, you'll just have to wait a second and then a Psyduck will spawn and you just need to take them out and you will get your Psyduck Downs. Now, if you go a little bit up from this location, you'll see this right here, Messagoza South, fly over there. And then we're just going to be going straight forward from here and we're going to jump into this water right here. And this is where we're going to find Surskit. So when you find it, just take it out and that will get us our Surskit Syrup. Now, TM15 is going to be Struggle Bug. That's the one we're going to get next. All we really need for this is 3 Tarantula threads. Let me show you where to get this. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be flying over to Path Lighthouse. So it's pretty ideal that all these are in a similar location and we're going to be going backwards down this way, past that cave, and what we're going to be looking for is when we get to this big tree over here, you want to be looking around in the trees for the tarantulas. So here's a couple over here, and then you just want to take them out, and that will get us our tarantulas threads. And now that we've gone over the full build, let's get into some raids. So we found our first raid. It's going to be a 6-star grass type Dragalga. Let's get straight into it. Now, this Pokemon is going to be special attacks only, so we actually got quite lucky here, but it's going to try and poison us like all raids, so that's a bit annoying. But our Intimidate don't really matter here. We're going to start off with a Struggle Bug, reduce that special attack. It's probably going to use Toxic. Hopefully it misses. Oh, it uses Sludge Bomb. We're going to use Struggle Bug again. So what the idea here is use Struggle Bug until you can Terrestrialize, and we'll get little bits of HP back. It's not much, but it does the job. He's going to use Sludge Bomb again, but he's doing less and less every single time. So we used a 3rd Struggle Bug. As you can see, it's not doing too much damage, but it's going to like progressively be good for us in the raid, as long as he don't remove straight away. So he's going to use Toxic now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Terrestrialize and use Quiver Dance. I was actually testing this Pokemon out on 6-star raids, but I forgot to do the IV training before I tested it out. And it was actually taking out 6-star raids, like without the IVs. So there's the Quiver Dance. This will increase our special attack, special defense, and speed. It's going to use Sludge Bomb. It's going to do no damage now. Acid Spray, that's unfortunate. Acid Spray's got it's a random chance of hitting everyone. So 25% chance of hitting us, and it hits us. Very unlucky there. We're going to heal up here just to get rid of the Toxic, because that'll do some real damage now. He uses Sludge Bomb on us. We're going to go with another Quiver Dance. Sometimes it's not necessary, but because of that special defense drop, I kind of want to use it. And now we're going to get into the Bug Buzzes finally. Let's see how much damage we do. Hopefully a lot. So it does a decent amount of damage. I'm not too mad with that. And we get the 10% special defense drop, which is amazing. And we get some health back. 90 health back. That's great. Couldn't have asked for anything more. Oh, there we go. Could have asked for that. He's going to use Draco Meteor, and that will reduce his special attack by 2 stages. I think he hit the belly bullet with it. And now that he's Terrestrialized, we're going to start doing some damage to his shield. Let's see how much we do. So it's a decent amount, almost half of the shield. Now what I want to do here, it removed negative effects, that's fine. As long as it doesn't nullify our stats before we take down the shield, I'm fine with that. So it's going to steal some Terra Charge after it uses Dragon Pulse. So it's doing a lot more damage now because the 3 struggle bugs that we use at the start, them attack drops that we hit him with, they're no longer like applied. But we're doing so much damage now that we can still out heal what he's doing. He uses toxic though, that could be quite troublesome. We'll see how it goes. It's going to do more and more every turn. So this turn we will break the shield. There we go, the shield's broke. And then we go back up to full health. So there's the shield breaking. He's going to use Draco Meteor and miss. I actually really wanted him to hit that, so he reduced his special attack by 2 stages. I don't think we need to heal to get rid of the poison. We're going to use Bug Buzz. It'll probably be 2 hits before it goes down. So there's 1. It takes it to almost nearly defeating it. Is this where it nullifies our stats? No, it's not going to nullify, so we just get an attack, and that will finish it off. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of time remaining. I didn't actually expect Masquerain to be this good in raids. I thought I'd have a hard time defeating some raids with it, but it's been really, really good. And the Dragalga goes down. And we didn't really have any danger of getting taken out there. I don't even think we reached below half health. And we get a bit of Herba Mystica. You are what you drop. So let's move on to the second raid. But our second raid is going to be a 5-star grass type Houndoom. This should be quite difficult because it's a fire type Pokemon. And we're a bug type Pokemon, but we're going to see how it goes anyway. Now, Houndoom has both a physical and special attacks, but our Intimidate should take care of the physical side because it's only Crunch and it's not super effective against us, whereas its Flamethrower is going to do a lot of damage and it's got Sunny Day and all that stuff to power it up, so we're going to use Struggle Bug instead of Chilling Water. So there's the first Struggle Bug. Going to do a little bit more damage than it did to the 6-star because 6 stars are a lot stronger. It's going to use Taunt, that's fine. Going to use a second Struggle Bug. It's going to use Crunch, so I'm guessing that Crunch is going to do more damage than Flamethrower now because we've used that twice. But it has used Sunny Day, so I'm guessing it's going to go back to Flamethrower. Just because it has Sunny Day, I'm going to use a third Struggle Bug. Usually, I wouldn't use a third Struggle Bug on 5-star raids. I would only use 2. But this Sunny Day is quite scary. It's going to use Flamethrower. Let's see how much damage it does. It does a decent chunk of damage, even though it's on -3. I don't think I can use Quiver Dance yet because we're under a taunt. I think I've got 1 more turn. So we're going to Terrestrialize and use Bug Buzz just before its shield goes up. So we have Terrestrialize. Let's see how much this Bug Buzz does. It does a decent chunk of damage, and we get all our health back, and we're back on full health. It's going to use Will-O-Wisp. That's going to be fine. It doesn't affect our special attacks, and we can heal the damage that it does to us every turn. It steals some of our Terra Charge, so we did that just in time. And then the shield goes up, and then it removes negative effects from itself. So it's not a -3 attack, special attack anymore. So here, I'm going to need to use Quiver Dance, raise that special defense, because that Flamethrower is going to do a ton of damage now. Let's see how much it does. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Hopefully the Sunny Day goes this turn. I'm going to use Bug Buzz. Hopefully break that shield. So it does break the shield and it nearly takes the Houndoom out, and we get a lot of health back, going back up to 250 health nearly. The shield breaks. It uses Crunch on us this turn for some reason. I don't think a Flamethrower would have done the job there, but we get to finish it off with a Bug Buzz. Should have finished it off with Struggle Bug, just to show the disrespect I've got for Houndoom against my Flying Bug Boy. So the Houndoom goes down. We get an ability capsule. That's nice. Let's move on to the third raid. So the third raid is going to be a 5-star Dark type Appleton. Let's see how it goes. So first turn, we're going to use Struggle Bug. This Pokemon is a special attacker, and it has a move that lowers our special attack, so that's going to be a bit troublesome. There it is, Apple Acid. Not going to be very effective, but it's still got that added effect of lowering our special defense. So we're going to use another Struggle Bug that puts him on -2. Appleton's going to use Growth. We're going to use Quiver Dance now. And now that we've raised our special attack and special defense, it's time to use Bug Buzz. So it's doing a decent-ish amount of damage, and we get some health back. The Appleton can't move because it's paralyzed. That's great. And then its shield goes up right in time for us to Terrestrialize. It removes negative effects from itself, but we can Terrestrialize now and use Bug Buzz. I don't think it has too many moves that can actually damage us too much. We should be fine. I guess we'll find out. So we use Bug Buzz. Let's see how much damage it does. So it's doing over half of the actual shield, so that's great. So it doesn't do too much damage to us, and we're going to use another Bug Buzz to break that shield. We take it into the red, and then the shield breaks, and we go back to full health. It nullifies all the stat changes and abilities on our side. That's not good, but I don't think it makes a difference at this point. He uses Apple Acid to lower our special defense again, but I think this finishes off. Surely it does. Yeah, we finish the Appleton off with our next move with about half the time remaining, and the Appleton goes down. So overall, I think that this Pokemon Masquerain is actually surprisingly strong. It's definitely worth trying out at the very least. I hope you have fun building it. And if you want to see a really strong Armorogue build, it does a lot of damage and it has high defenses. It's a really good Pokemon for raids and it's worth checking out. I'll put it on screen right now and I'll catch you on the next one.